Welcome to episode 3 of our Raid Shadow Legends Live Arena Challenge. Over the past few videos, you've been watching me week by week improve, learn, and hopefully pull in some more victories inside of Raid Shadow Legends. Today is a video that you're watching that was recorded approximately 2 weeks ago, so you can continuously see my progress inside of the live arena. Now, if you've never played Raid Shadow Legends, consider doing so. The game's freaking awesome. Download QR code right here, download link in the description, gets you a legendary, an epic, and you get yourself the ultimate death knight, another legendary champion for free. Just put in code UDKING using my link. Let's dive into the live arena, bang out a couple of matches, check out some comments from you guys, the community, and see what this improvement over the past 3 weeks has looked like. So as I'm recording this, it's worth noting that we are deep in a season, which means the opponents that I'm facing are quite high in level. Take a look. This guy I'm facing right now has 10,000, nearly 11,000 trophies, and I'm sitting here with under 5,000, although we are the same in season points. He goes with an Empress and this freeze guy. Remember, this guy will reflect, or can actually 30% chance of freezing me if I attack him or stun him or try to stun him. So we need to be careful of that. But he went with the Empress first, which is a very common champion that we run into a lot of the time. As of right now, I think I would ban the freeze guy. And I also have a pretty good start on my side, although they're probably going to ban Arbiter. All right, they definitely came in here with a bit of speed, which is going to be a battle for me. I can come in. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually do something I don't typically do. I'm going to go with He-Man. But then I'm gonna go in with Nell. Nell can do damage, but she's also gonna drop a bunch of poisons on all the buffs. At the point of recording this, I still don't have that relic that I need on her to make her insanely strong, but she is still quite strong right now, and she may draw a ban. They may see Nell and say, we need to ban Nell, not Arbiter. And if they don't, when they start doing those speed buffs and buffing the team, they're gonna take a lot of poison damage. That's how I'm thinking. Or they could ban He-Man, and then I have no nuker. So I actually took a little bit of a risk on this one. Oh my gosh. Okay, so essentially I have to ban him or else they go first. So he is an auto go first champ. They banned Fabian. Okay, so I actually have a good speed chance here. And we have Armands for the stun. Not a bad starting spot. And as well, on top of that, I still have my nuker in He-Man. So it's looking good. There's one in Stone Skin. Let's speed up my team. Okay, so he reflected and actually put that freeze because I boosted my team. Let's come with a stun right here. Unfortunately, all right, that's stunned. Now I should be able to get this. I should be able to get the sheep here. Boom, we did. Working out. Now He-Man is no longer stunned. What I'm gonna do is go with the A3, attacks all enemies, places decrease defense, debuff, and 25% weaken for 2 turns, and fills turn meters. Another turn meter boost. I could get frozen. No freeze happens. Beautiful. I can remove buffs, although there are no buffs. So I'm going to actually come in. Let's see if we can actually, is this only attacks an enemy one time, decreasing duration of any buff? Let's see. We'll just go here. Can we take him out? We did with the A1. Now we have Armands. He's about to wake up from a sleep. Let's see if we can put that turn meter down a little bit on him. We're going to get attacked by a sheep. Then hopefully He-Man, I think He-Man should be the next turn. Empress still asleep. He-Man is. Let's come down from the top. Not enough. Not enough right there, boys. Okay, we're going to come right here. We're going to smack Empress. Oh, yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. There's no... That's our first win. We played that one well. And as you guys know, I always love to feature what you're saying in the community. So this right here from Scotia Afterpulse is a comment that was actually dropped in the channel approximately 2 weeks ago, saying something to consider is to use Alaz as a dual purpose champion. Keep her damage up 100% crit and ignore defense, but also increase her accuracy to at least 300 plus so that she can increase the cooldown of all enemy skills by 2 turns like Fabian does. So she can be your second or third damage dealer, but she can also bring a level of control by increasing the cooldown of the enemy team if they ban Fabian. Or if you couldn't choose Fabian. That is actually a fantastic idea, something I haven't considered. Let's actually take a look at her kit real quick. First of all, let's look at her stats, okay? So my speed 195, crit rate 100%, accuracy 324. I'm actually standing where I should be standing. Now, let's take a look at those skills. Not only everything that he mentioned, but also here, each hit has an 80% chance of decreasing the duration of a random buff on my target by 1 turn, which is actually pretty nice. And we could actually get that up to 100% chance by decreasing the duration. The A2, 75% chance of increasing the cooldowns of all enemy skills by 2 turns. And then we could even get that up to 100% chance, and has a chance, 75% chance or a 100% chance of decreasing the target's turn meter by 50% if at least one of the target's skills is on cooldown, increased to the max, decreases their turn meter. So really a lot of turn meter control here as well, which is something I never considered. And then here she has her nuke, will ignore 20% of the target's defense. After the individual target is killed, also attacks the enemy with the lowest HP, will ignore 20% of the defense. I actually like the idea of Alaz. She's sounding even better to me right now. Maybe we'll grab her in one of our next matches. Thanks for that comment. So another instance here when I get Arbiter first, they come with Empress because a lot of people choose Empress, and then they got this guy who I don't worry about so much. Now, I was able to get my Fabian Armand, so me and my Alaz play is something I probably won't do right here because I have 2 control champions. I'm going to come in with He-Man, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do the same thing I did last time. Ooh, you know what? Let's actually bring Alaz. Let's bring her as a second nuker and see what they go with, because that does give me an additional element of control if I happen to need it. Ooh, they came in with Siffy, so unfortunately, I should have come forward with Nell, because Nell is a great counter to Siffy, but I'm gonna ban Siffy. I don't want to deal with her unless if I have Nell. They did ban Fabian, so I have Alaz like we were just talking about. Let's see how this actually works out. And we have a good speed lead here, so we should potentially get to go first, plus 2 champions that can deal with Stone Skin if they're skinned up. We get the first turn, and they are skinned up. So let's go here, and let's boost our team. I'm not going to be able to stun, right? So let's actually sheep. Empress. Wand of Submission. We're going to come right here. Wasn't enough to take him out. Okay, now I'm in trouble. Now I'm in trouble. All right, so here, the A2, decreasing cooldowns of any skills. I can't do that when someone's in Stone Skin, right? So let's come right here. Let's just try and do it a big... Wow, I am getting smoked right now, boys. Boom. That was... They're resisting everything right now. So this team that actually didn't look so hot to me, look at the opponent. They're actually lower in trophies than I am. They are doing a really nice job. Their team is built well. Holy snikes, that's going to be a loss for me just because of that. You bastard. Man, we got owned in that one. And I thought the whole thing out, but my thought process didn't work that time. All right, our boy right here is coming through with a quick team, an Armand's team, a bomb team, and I got Arbiter Fabian. I'm going to come in with Empress and He-Man, and I will probably go with a Nell after this, or a Mikage. I'm worried about the speed that they're going to have right here. If they ban my Arbiter, I will lose the speed battle to this Armand's, and I'll be stunned. So, the thought process is, do I want to lose the speed battle? I think either way, I lose the speed battle either way, I believe, if they ban my Arbiter. So I should probably ban their Armand so I don't get controlled. They did go Cheshire Cat. I'm going to go Nell. Actually, I'm lacking control. I'm going to go Mikage. Mikage brings me control. They're going to win the speed battle unless if they don't ban Arbiter. So, but I'm assuming that their ban will be the Arbiter. They have 2 speeds. They didn't. They banned Fabian. Okay. Good thing I brought in Mikage, giving me a little bit of control. And we should be able to win as far as speed goes. And I have a comment about speed right after this battle. Their Lady Noelle was their lead. So let's see what we can do right now. We're getting a speed boost. We're going to be able to... I'm going to go with the stun right here. We're going to try to with Mikage. Let's hope she can get a couple of stuns. And if she does, we'll be in good shape. We stunned almost their entire team. It's a 1-turn stun. I'm going to go with He-Man from above. We were able to take out Lady Noelle as well, which is huge. I'm not going to go here because I don't want someone to have the Wand of Submission and reflect that back to me. Don't even need to worry about it because Strobear didn't let me finish my battles. Now, I mentioned I had a comment regarding just speed. And Jason Sam 7450 has a comment for us here saying, this is a turn-based game. Speed is invariably the multiplier of all other stats. That's just the way it is and always will be. Yes, you can go second and still win. I know, I do it all the time with or without Stone Skin. Oh, interesting. That doesn't mean that speed is not the most important stat in the game. Always sort your gear by speed before selling and give everything with speed a chance until your fast gear is competing with your other fast gear for other relevant stats. Jason Sam says it right there, boys. Whether you're a go first or a go second team, stats are important, and the number one stat is speed. Not anything new, no new information there about speed being king, but he's even putting it in a different way, saying, even if you're in a go second, speed is the ultimate king. So I went for something a little bit different here, guys. They went with Arbiter to start, 10,000 trophy guy, Tomavan. I chose Empress and Armands. I chose against choosing Fabian, which was good because now I can choose my Fabian and I can choose my He-Man. Reason I did that was I assumed that many players do have an Empress, so I didn't want to deal with it. Essentially, that's how that went. I am going to go now. I have 2 nukers, 2 control. Let's go with Nell. And I'm going to get Arbiter taken out of this mix as well. My Armands, will he be fast enough? I don't know. I do have a nice intimidating presence banner to help me out. They banned Fabian, so yeah, it seems like as I'm dealing with some of these higher level players, they would rather less deal with Fabian than they would Armands. Which is interesting because I feel more confident with Armands than I do. And look at this, even with a Stone Skin player, huh? Okay, let's go with our stun right off the bat. He had Lightning Cage. Let's go with the sheep right here. That worked. He's gonna get to go. That's their mythical champion. What's he got here? Gee, God, no. Well, I guess that was the plan. He literally nuked my entire freaking nuke. Anyone that could do damage. I mean, Nell can do some damage, but she's not taking out a whole team. She's not taking out a whole team, boys. And she's out of her skin. She's got no chance of life. Her life chance is over. Come on. That's a bummer. Well done. That champion, this Alaz, well, he should have been my ban. This guy just hit me with like the worst ending duo of all. Go first. Instantly kills champions of mine. Controls. I gotta ban him. They're gonna go first. They're most likely gonna ban my Nell. That would be my guess. Because they know... No, they banned my Fabian, actually. I'm kind of screwed here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to survive after their go first. Let's see. That was a big 1-2 punch they pulled there at the end. Before those two, I was gonna ban Armands, but yeah, they go first. But they don't have turn meters, so let's see. Okay, we do get to go now. So they went first, yet we got to turn meter boost. Let's go right here. Let's strike. Try and get Armands taken out. We didn't work. We didn't get Armands taken out. Let's go weaken everywhere. Come on, take out Armands. Yes, Armands is taken out at least. At least Armands is gone. Not feeling great about... Okay, buffed, they get poison stacks now, right? We could take away enemy buffs. Let's remove them from... Ooh. Yeah, let's go... I think we took away 1 tick of block buffs. They are Oh, God, Tholen, you hit so hard. Why? Why? I do feel like I'm making more informed choices in my battles. But I feel like I'm being put in some very tough situations that are making it really hard for me to pull in victories. Now, this guy right here took Armands and Fabian. This was a risk I took. I went Arbiter, because you have to. That was he went first. I chose Arbiter and Empress, because I figured that a lot of people have Empress. They like to choose him. Unfortunately, I lost Fabian in that, which was my control. So I'm going to have speed, then I'm going to have to control with Mikage. I am going to throw Nell in this as well. Or I could go with Alaz. But I think that Nell is a scarier pick that could potentially pull in the ban from my opponent as well. Wow, they're going to be fast. I think they are going to be fast. They're going to have a lot of control. Okay, let's go with Nell. Do I want to... I could ban him. I'm going to ban him. He could be a pain to deal with. I'm going to let them have Armands first. They banned Empress. Now, so what I did there is I banned the 5-star intimidating presence, thinking that Armands would be fast and that would benefit from that 5-star. Also thinking they were going to ban my Arbiter, which they didn't. So I actually, because of that, was able to pull in the go first. So here we go. We're going to go first right there. We're going to go and we could try and stun everyone right here. Yeah, let's go with the stun. So hopefully this works out. We'd like to get a stun on Armand specifically, and we got it. Good. We're going to go right here and try and chop through Fabian. Don't want to deal with you. And we're going to block. We're going to put some weaken and ignore defense on there. Okay. There's no buffs to block there. I can try and strike Monkey King. Maybe decrease his turn meter a little bit. Didn't decrease it enough, unfortunately. I'm going to take a strike from the King of Monk. Mikage and He-Man may get a turn soon. What's he doing? They're not locked out of any of their ability. Am I going to get struck by an A1 right now? Okay. Here increases, place a 50% increased accuracy on allies, removes all buffs from enemies. Strip you of your buffs, bro. Strip you of those buffs. Now I got accuracy. Let's hope we can stand it. We removed any increased attack. Oh, God, no, I was hoping I could get that. Let's take some poisons away. Oh, come on, man. I can't catch a break here. Part of me thinks I need a reviver on my team. I mean, I know I have Arbiter, but she's always taken care of so quickly. These have been tough today. These have been really tough. I somehow came back from sheeping, and I'm a sheep again. So annoying. It's like this person right here doesn't want the match to end. They want me to back out, which I don't do. I'm gonna hit you just because I'm angry at you. I'm gonna knock you right in the balls with my nose. There you go. Take me down already. Rough matches today. Let's see if we can go into one more and get a little bit lucky because, man, they've been tough. We got our picks in, and we're going against a very robotic opponent. Let's see what we can do right now and get this going. I'm going to go with the stun. Can we get a stun over here on the right as well? Look at the poison tick. Not a lot of stuns there. Let's go here. I'm going to try and just... Yep. Decrease defense and all of that. We're going to try and see if we can Mithrala take her out, and we did take out Mithrala. I can't target him, unfortunately, so let's go Mikage. Let's hit her and see if we can decrease her turn meter. We did not decrease it enough. She could put me to sleep right here. Let's see. Let's see what Leaf Burst is going to think about in the robotic brain. They definitely do think for a while. Transform? Nope. Oh, look at that. No! My Arbiter. My poor Arbiter. Let's sheep her. She hits hard. We don't want to deal with Rhonda. He-Man's ready to go. Look at the ticks of poison on top of this dude. I don't exactly know what he does. Perfect Veil again. He's poisoned himself to the nines. Oh, I'm gonna get hit by the sheep. I was wondering, am I gonna get hit by this guy again? That's gonna hurt. We got our Mons ready to go and He-Man ready to go. Okay, first my sheep. Let's knock her in the knee. Let's decrease turn meter here. Let's come from up top. Let's see what we can do. That was enough. The poison went on top. We pulled in a victory. We got a little bit of extra energy. And that's our day. Currently sitting at 4,887 trophies at the point of this video being recorded. The season is probably over by the time you're watching this, but we're up to 548 trophies in the season, and the opponents we've been encountering have been quite difficult. But I appreciate all of you on this journey with me. Again, if you haven't played Raid, the QR code's here, the link's in the description. 2 legendaries and an epic. Use code UDKING and you get the hookup. Guys, let me know if you like the series. I'm checking out your comments on all of them, and I'll see you guys in what I believe will be the finale of this series in tomorrow's video. Don't miss it.